It's another beautiful day to you, distinguished viewers from wherever you're watching us. This is Rero TV, and I am Rero Henry Akbos. Today, we are back in the presence of the Gogorogo of Okbe Kingdom. We're talking about Okakuro Dr. Patrick Akamovba. He is the leader, the coordinator of Dafinone campaign group in Sapele. Chief, it's always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, Akbar.
Chief, the election is just a few days away. Now, you are a supporter of Dafinone, sir. How do you think Dafinone is capable of stepping into the big shoes of Omagege?
Okay, that's a very good question. Firstly, I want to greet my Urhobo people. Urhobo Mena, because Urhobo Jobi, Ivie Urhobo, Inogu Urhobo, Imira Gwa Urhobo, Yutu Urhobo, Egwe Urhobo Jobi Uto Urhobo Nejo Ami Yoronwa. Segregation ina, auto ina, auto right now. Ota obe awa elect who okweke gepi Abuja. Onya Obarisi. I called you 3 times because you have distinguished yourself in the history of Urhobo. You have done wonders. You are a man I will ever respect when it comes to Urhobo issues. We've never had it like this. Senator DSP, Senator Omagege has made Urhobo proud, completely proud. Completely proud. We are proud of you, sir. And we emulate you. We wish everybody to emulate you, politically that you emulate you. You have passion for Urhobo. There is no household that is not being touched right now by the handwork of Urhobo. So by DSP. So DSP has done a lot of work, very critical, a lot of work. And it's a lot of work to get somebody, to get who replace DSP. Yeah, and the shoe is a very big shoe. And I know inside the interview, we'll get clear who is the person that's going to represent, who's going to take over from DSP, in the Senate. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, but you are actually advocating for Chief Dafinone. How do you think, if he emerges, is going to consolidate on the works of Agege?
Ovia has done a lot of work. If we have 2-3 other persons like Ovie or Magege, Urhobo is settled, completely settled. So the person that has the charisma, that has the heart, the guts, the courage, the capacity to take over from Ovie or Magege is the humble gladiator called Okakuro Ide Omoya Dafinone, who is running under the auspices of the All Progressive Congress in Data Central. Ide is a God sent. Dafinone is a God sent. Dafinone is an epitome of an obedient leader, somebody who, in fact, Ide is a complete gentleman and is somebody that has the heart of Urhobo. And it will consolidate in the DSP's, achievements so far. DSP has brought light. DSP brought Polytechnic. No community in Data Central you will not see the handwork of Senator Ovie Omagege. We've never had it like this in the past. I challenge all of them. We've had one went to Senate, nothing to come with. The man who went who is in PDP, who went 8 months, he was in the Senate, nothing to show. There is no light in his village. 9 years now, no light in Mosuga. And you want to go to Senate to go and do what in the Senate? Where was he when he was removed by the court? He was not in the country when he was removed by the court. He was somewhere. The pictures are there. He was somewhere. He was removed by the court. 8 months. Tell us what they're able to do for 8 months. But look at if he has been the person that was sent, the PDP man that was sent, who is contesting the Senate now, who that was sent to the Senate, what Urhobo have achieved today through Senator Vyumage, wouldn't have gotten half of it, half. It would have been a sleeping senator. So the idea is going to consolidate on what Vyumage has done. You know, in between the campaign period, it has mentioned it very clear that if he's elected, you know, it will attract, it will ensure government come and reopen the Okwagbe and surplus seaport. Wow. The multiplier effect of those two seaports, you cannot measure with anything. You know, just like the way Ovia has gone to the Senate, he brought light, street light, transformer, renovated schools. He brought Federal Polytechnic to Rogu. Whether you like it or not, it's in Urhobo land. We've never had it like that. It was well funded. Go and see the gigantic, the mansion at the Federal Polytechnic Rogu. That is what the leader should do. It's not just paperwork. Go to the Senate, you get paper approval to set up a polytechnic, and there's someone to fund it, as we have in Degele, where God bless Chief Monday Buya, who brought the Sapele Polytechnic to Degele. And we expected the man who took over from me as the speaker, who is representing Okpe interest, to have done something about it. Nothing was going on. There's no money.
The place is a farmland now.
This is a complete farmland. Yes, I went to there not quite long.
It's a farmland now.
If you go there, you see the place is a farmland. Yes. You call yourself a speaker. Sorry, you could not get money, and you are approving. Oh, you are approving loans for governor to go and do things. You could not ask to get. No, we need to fund Sapele Polytechnic. At least let me have something to show my people. So I must comment of Vyumage again. Dafinone wants to bring Sapele and Okwagbe seaport. He wants to consolidate what Vyumage has done. He wants to continue with the light project. He wants to ensure that the federal government subvention that is coming to the Rogu Polytechnic should remain. Because if you do not have people who have interest of the people at heart, some of these things will slow down because the man, if he has left office. So we need somebody who carry the same dream with Vyumage again, who has the interest of Urhobo at heart. We want somebody who will raise hand in the Senate. The Senate president will say, look at the president raising hand. That's a name. It will be allowed to talk, not somebody who raise hand and say, you know, and who believes that coming to Senate has to do with Urhobo attires, wearing a cloth like I'm wearing, putting bead on the neck, and you say that makes you the same as a Urhobo man. No, we want somebody that has heart, who has passion to work and develop Urhobo land. We are badly positioned in the country, and if not for Ovie, who has risen out to DSP, and he has attracted eye to Urhobo, nothing to show. So Ide Dafinone is the only person who has that network in Urhobo now to continue from where Ovie is going to stop.
Chief, let's come down to Ide Dafinone now. You have narrated a whole lot of things that Vyumage has done, and there's a popular politician I know that always say, "Show me what you have done, and not tell me what you will do. Let's see what you have done." Now, what are those things that Ide Dafinone has done for the masses that you think should prepare them to say, okay, yes, this is the right man to represent us?
All right, that's a good one. I love that question so much. What he has done and what Urhobo is going to see if he is elected. It's very so that we have a complete question and have a complete answer. I watched a video clip when a senatorial candidate visited some pressure group, some ethnic nationality, and he was saying that PDP will win the three senatorial districts. PDP has data not to their pocket already. He said PDP has data not to their pocket already. They will win data south, they will win data central. They should vote PDP all the way. It should be 5/5. Everybody should win, 5/5 should win. Nobody. Is that what we want to hear? No. We don't want to hear that PDP will win everywhere. No, tell us what you will do for Urhobo people. It's difficult to find a quarter in Sapele, and I think part of Ethiope West, where the PDP candidate is from, that has not benefited from Dafinone's skill acquisition program. It's going to be difficult to find a street or a quarter or a village that has not benefited from the Dafinone Foundation. Right at the foundation, they train people for catering, hairdressing, tailoring, and I think it's going to be it's 1 year program. So it's 1 year, and at the end of the 1 year, Dafinone, they get starter pack. My brother, the ones who have witnessed so far, the information on the internet is there. You will see people getting like a caterer. He will get cooker and those other items for him to start, for that students to start his personal business as a caterer. You know, if it costs the items, the cooker and other things that student will get, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 450-500K per student. That thing has been on for years, 17 years now. That thing has been on. Yes. It's no joke. So, meaning that the man started doing that thing not because he wants to contest selection, not because he's interested. No, the last 2 dispensations, I'm mistaken, he didn't contest. Yes. You know, they did it because they discovered that people are suffering. You know, and if I tell you the kind of people who have benefited, that's what we want. We want leaders who have passion to perform. Definitely has touched lives seriously in Sapele. If I'm not mistaken, they should be the highest employer of labor with over almost 800 to 1,000 staff at the rubber plantation, where at the end of the month they pay them money. You know, they get salary, and that salary that goes into a home of one person, you are feeding about 5 persons in that house, because maybe it's the father or the mother that's working with the factory. You know, so that has touched life, and if he comes back. If he's elected, as a senator of the Federal Republic for Delta Central, some people is going to benefit. You know, Urhobo will benefit heavily. Yes. You know, what Ovia has done will be intact. It will be improved on significantly by Dafinone.
The election is about 6 days away. Your final word to electorates across Delta Central and Delta State at large.
The election is 3 days from now. If we want to see double all critical significant improvement on what we have done, then Urhobo must go to pool and elect Dafinone. That's my piece. It's an appeal to everybody that we cannot send people who their village do not have light for 9 years. Village that is full of, you know, torso, you know, different kind of community crisis, where we have people, you know, already being intimidated because they're supporting Dafinone. Right now, I have a boy who have his not actually, but he's a friend, you know, that right now, you know, is facing some form of intimidation at Mosoga, because it's mobilizing seriously to support Dafinone. We don't need that kind of system. We don't need that kind of life, you know. The thing has changed, you know. So Urhobos is an appeal that. We will not make the mistake. People that have the capacity, the likes of Dafinone, capacity for the Senate, to ensure that what Ovie has done so far that makes Ovie to be very standing now in Urhobo is built on, and more comes. The people of Mosoga will have a better deal. Ethiope will have a better deal with Dafinone going to Senate, more than any other candidate. Dafinone will give them a better feedback, a better report, a better result. If that Ethiope West I'm talking about now, yes. Ethiope West, where this candidate or ex candidate came from, Ethiope West, they will get better result with Dafinone being elected as a senator of the Federal for Delta Central. They should come out en masse and vote Okakuro, Ide, Omoya, Dafinone. If they do that, Urhobo is going to go to another milestone from where our very distinguished DSP, you know, as walk up to, and where it's going to, you know, where it's going to stop before he left Senate. We are proud of Ovie. We are proud of Ovie, and we have no issue with Ovie. The Agogo will start fully again after the presidential election. So Ovie has done well, and Urhobo should elect today. For Ide to go to Senate. Ide is the only person that can give us a better result. It will give us a result that the Urhobos will like, that will please Urhobo, the way Urhobo is being pleased right now with the result of the DSP, Senator Ovie Obarisi of Urhobo land.
Wow, results and more results. We have been speaking to the Gogorogo of Okpe Kingdom. We're talking about the former Sapele Okpe Community Chairman, Okakuro, Dr. Patrick Akamovba. Chief, thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you.
We hope to speak to you after the election.